Hi, my name is Kimberly Red Williams. I'm doing week 5 of my journal and Intro to Health and Wellness, HWE 200. I took the assessment that was required. I answered no to majority of the questions except for two. Is there a history of diabetes in your family? I had to say yes because diabetes runs very heavily on both sides of my family. Both parents, mom and dad, and grandparents were diabetics. And my mom and my dad are currently on medication for diabetes. My youngest son, who is now 22, was diagnosed with diabetes as well, and he is currently on medication for it. Because of that is one of the reasons why I wanted to change my lifestyle and be a little more healthier, because I refuse to go through what I see other family members going through. I said yes to number two. Do you tire quickly or seem always to be fatigued? Well, I work very long hours. And then after then I go to the gym. I have homework to be done and so forth. And I get up very early. So my life is constantly busy. So I think that's why I'm tired. It's not tired where I just can't get the energy to go and do what I need to do to accomplish and so forth. It's tired because of my lifestyle. The rest of everything else was checked no from frequent urine, using the bathroom, to thirsty, to blurred eye vision. Have you suddenly lost weight? Yeah, but I've been trying to lose weight, so that's why that is. Are you overweight? Eat excessively, wounds heal slowly, and is your skin itchy? All of those were a no to that. I do get my diabetes, my glucose level checked twice a year when I go for my physical, because it's very important to me that I am not a diabetic. Like I said, I've seen all of my family members suffer from it, and I just refuse to do it, to have that. So I will control what I eat, the exercise, my intake, and all of that. I'm very careful of that. Explain the relationship between health and wellness, and the impact of diabetes, at least 3 dimensions. The 3 dimensions is physical, intellectual, and emotional. Emotional, of course, is the stress level that comes along with diabetes. Less stress. I think that the stress response will trigger the release of hormones and increase the blood sugar in your body. And by increasing the blood sugar, of course, it's going to go higher in your body. So that is one of the impacts. Intelligent is you have to be careful of what your body intakes, not just from the sugar, but carbs that will turn into sugar. You have to be able to take the knowledge that you've learned from the doctor, from the nurses, and so forth, and be able to utilize it in your everyday, almost every hour intake. Physical, you need to get up and you need to move your body. You need to raise awareness of your physical activity, exercise. It becomes sensitive to the insulin level in your body and what it secretes out. Physical inactivity raises the risk of diabetes. So the lack of physical activity will raise the risk of the diabetic and the intake of sugar in your body. Also, I did stress the emotional, the physical, and intelligent. So the next one is identify 3 lifestyle habits a person can practice to reduce his or her risk of type 2 diabetes. The first one, of course, is diet. What you eat, I always say what you eat is who you are. So what you put in your body is what you are fueling your human machine with. If you know that your body cannot secrete the insulin, it cannot hold the insulin and so forth. I'm sorry, I got allergies. This crack. My allergies are acting up. So if your body cannot take sugar and carbs and so forth, then you have to watch your diet and what you eat. You have to be very careful because it could either raise up and into your sugar, or it can lower it if you don't eat enough. So not eating is just as bad as eating too much. Of course, you want to exercise. You want to be able to burn calories. It will also increase the endorphins in your body, and it just helps the sugar decrease in your body. And also, if you are a smoker, that lifestyle plays a huge effect on a diabetic person. The tar and the nicotine that is in the cigarettes and so forth will affect the sugar intake in your body. All three of those, diet, exercise, and smoking, will affect the lifestyle that you have as a diabetic.